Tá na mão do Fer. X1. Nossa.
Ele não imagina.
Short, barulho, Nilby! Entrega, Nilby! Por que ele correu? Meu Deus, e tanto...
Desculpa, Short, eu não acho Nilba não, velho, é que foi do coração. Que é isso?
E tanto faz, né, com um vivo ou não, porque era um forçado da Liquid, agora dá pra...
Realistically, happy they're saying stop please, right? You're going off of what? Watching the game? I play the game on very competitive levels, including D1 and D2 college, including a Manchester United invite-only camp for summer. Like, I've experienced these things. I played the game on a technical level. I understand it on a technical level. Like, the fuck you guys talking about? Don't stop talking. Like, you know what I mean? What are you going off of? Highlight reels?
Server and one behind them in Zonic, and it hasn't really worked out, and there's been lots of change. It's funny to think that change came as well to respond to Na'Vi, who have now been forced to make change themselves. Drops back at the site, starts out, gets...
Oh, they missed the molly!
It did indeed.
Oh, just don't peek.
In the air, so that's going to be a huge problem to slow them down. Meanwhile, Twist, though, through middle is already covering off the other side. Magisk gets pincered, and now they're stuck inside of tunnels. They
fucking
have to fight
hard
together,
stuck,
and the
dude.
direction they go is lower because they can swing and control the peak a little bit better. Twist, he's not done there.
Get
He
that!
finally runs out of ammunition, and Zaiwu picks up his second kill.
Come on!
But it's all on him, 1 versus
Think
3.
of the clip!
He'll have to get an ace if he can be able to find it, but...
Look at this bombardment of utility over towards ramp side as Zipnik's starting to come in here on the flank side.
Well, Glaive gonna try and get a bit tricky, but Savage, he's got some magic of his own. Sterling also chiming in with the AWP. It's again 2 openers for Encore in exchange for just the 1 death, but Zipnik's again in the mid-round, they find the opening, they find the timing, and they start to pick Encore apart. It's now a 2-on-3. They've lost all control of round. And Sterling is forced into a fight against Farlik, who's just not missing at the moment. He's 15-1.
Absolutely gorgeous from Farlik. Able to...
I'm telling you. There's a reason. If motherfucker here about gambling, he'd be fucking talking on Twitch, talking about everyone, generalizing it. Not only on Twitch, everywhere. Do you understand? Everywhere. He'd be talking about everything. Sports betting. Everything. I'm telling you, bro. This shit happens to me every goddamn year. Some motherfucker, right? Oh, is that 2 in a row? Jesus. Some motherfucker fucking wants to, you know, gain the fucking...
Down. Take the headphones off.
Taking mine off.
And you're ready? I'm just gonna... Shout out the Banks.
All right, we're back.
Anyway, Techball's still alive though. I hope you're awake.
What's this
awake now.
strange red liquid running out of my ear?
Sorry, everybody. Just testing the equipment, making sure it's working here.
I'm not gonna confirm nor deny that, but
I knew you wouldn't.
obviously, like when you know, like CS is so mental, and I guess like when you have nothing to lose, like that kind of mentality, it just seems like it's like, all right, like there's no pressure. Let's just like play our own game, play what we practice, and obviously today, like it felt really good. I felt like we had a lot of good teamwork today compared to the major some matches and our Cloud9 game yesterday. So yeah, I'm pretty happy overall.
So Nitro, another thing is I feel like it's easy to consider your foundational 3 fraggers to be Naf, Elige, and it should be OC. How would you rate OC's development from when he first got on the roster to now?
I've always like really highly praised OC. I think he's a great player. He's a great person, and.
О, крыса взял тебя.
Хорош, братанчик.
Прыжки.
Ага, хорош. Ебать, он попал, Ваник, видели? Он Ваник попал, который падал.
Да, тебя засейвило.
Да, Ваник засейвил. Реально.
А, ему придется...
Now sticking for a night. That's a Snacks play right there. Snacks classic. I don't think there's any world. Ooh, they're gonna drop. Jax does. That's. I was like, oh, what? Is that through the
One market. I mean window. Maybe.
He's cheating.
Okay. What?
What?
Okay, chill. What?
Top mid. It's all you, insane.
These
You got
guys
a
are
molly
cheating,
for
bro.
bomb. They have
What
no
the
kit.
fuck? Plug just had the round of his fucking life. Holy shit.
Well, at least we didn't lose.
Wait, what? Wait.
Long range fight, and now it's back to a 3v3 that's very doable. And Yuri hasn't caught this man. He's
the timing.
He's going to sneak on and buy. Yuri taken out.
Oh, but they're so lit.
With Cloud9, 50 seconds left. This is where getting that ball down in the pistol can make a big difference. You can immediately compete in the second round, even after the loss.
I just love how, like,
Furia still
confidently Art moves around the map, man. Like, fuck.
They want to finish this round. Cloud9 throwing out utility. Save. Low HP of Axel. Gonna drop him
Why aren't they challenging? Why? Whoa, this looks so disjointed, and there it is, safe! Collects his fucking, just, oh my god, he just collects all three, he's big chiller. But I was concerned because this is the online era, and Rain looked rough during the online era. And Kerrigan,
I don't know if they're aware of this.
I didn't doubt his IGLing. I doubted that Rain and Kerrigan would be able to make enough space. Oh, no way he's gonna get it this clean. Oh no, he saw him.
Know which way he has to peek. He looks and sees the flash. Window explodes in front of it. And the shot from Rain. The
He's
MVP
so
of the
fucking
major
good,
steps up again.
dude.
It's gonna be map point and
Yeah, don't hit him.
And he's gotten a kick. That shot had to be fast. That kill
He's
had to
fucking.
come
Do
in
you
quick.
see
He's
him
got
with
the
Brokey?
defuse. That
Look,
is
look.
spectacular. What an incredible clutch, and all down to timing.
He's holding the fist bump, and fucking Brokey's got his hand over his shoulder.
Makes up for that little distraction from Twist, the little quick look away that was his undoing. But beautiful shot.
So yeah, basically my concern was Rain and Kerrigan wouldn't be able to make enough space because.
You see it behind you! You stupid fucking retard! Are you fucking dumb?
Robs knows he needs to do something of that. Starts working. Oh,
That's not fair. That's not fair at all.
Oh, that is absolutely sick.
None of that's fair.
Hits. That's like the kind of shot you hit on deathmatch when you pre-aim the spawns.
That's so unreasonable what he's just done there.
Can be triple only.
City. C'est tout. Non. Là, les 5 City line.
Yo, l'homme, c'est les.
Almost a extreme likelihood.
Yeah, we might be getting to a scenario where Fallen will have to pull out one of those speeches. Guys, if you think we're good, we can come back.
Yeah, didn't end well. Didn't end well the last time.
No, but maybe this time it will. Who knows? We got OC fighting a mid. Oh, OC doing so much work, absolutely shutting him down. I was not expecting that, but Liquid are not wasting any time. They want to get this over and done with.
Well, you sat and stewed for 2 minutes, getting.
I'm not sure. Maybe he ran over it without realizing. Either way, Kerrigan hits the shot onto Dupree, and that will allow the entry. So they are at least going to get the bomb plant down on B, but the rotations coming in. It's Magisk and Zywoo. Both have a kit, both have 100 HP. Both have 4 kills so far in this game, and both crucially have M4s to go against Kerrigan, who has no helmets, and just that lovely Galil that started this round off. Flash avoided. They'll systematically clear out toward the toxic box as well as Decon Blue. Kerrigan. Oh no! They lined it up! How did they possibly allow that to happen? A back turned on the peak? There's no way he got back to that side of the map.
I feel like, I don't know what the deal is with Kerrigan, but he's had so many clutches recently where people just randomly line up for him, just randomly run into his crosshair, and that is one that is going to hurt for Vitality. That should have never been. This is a 1v3 from Kerrigan.
Short.
Ninja, I returned.
Short. With all low HP short.
That's all.
Just crossing, bro. Don't move.
Where is it?
Elevate right. Just cross.
Just cross!
funny how people from outside of the community are telling me and my community what we are feeling, what we are doing, what I am doing to you, how you feel about it, and what should be done. I'm like, are these people that fucking stupid? That's the problem, right? Like, that's the issue. The issue is everybody thinks they're fucking right. Right? And because they think they're right, they think everyone... It's the craziest shit ever. Like if that guy just thought about what he just said, like, oh man, it's just crazy to me. It's crazy to me. It's crazy to me. It's crazy. It's insane.
Agora do time, saindo agora. Cara, a gente vai pra Suécia, né, pra jogar a Pinnacle.
Dia 8, né?
Dia 8. É dia 6 a gente já viaja. Dia 6 já tá lá? Já viaja dia 6 pra lá. Tem que chegar dia 7 pra fazer o Media Day e depois já chega jogando já. De lá a gente vai provavelmente pra Polônia pra jogar a Hobbit Cup online, né? E a gente acabou de confirmar a participação também na Republic League. É um outro campo online que vai acontecer meio junto ali com a Hobbit Cup. E depois... Então esse mês não para? Não. Depois já emenda Polônia, né? E aí dá uma respirada. Colônia, vocês já estão com o invitezinho? A gente já tinha conseguido a vaga, acho que pela classificação, né? Agora tem que ver a questão do BBR, ele também tá pontuando. Tem que ver agora, ficamos um pouco na dúvida, mas a princípio estava confirmado, agora temos que esperar um pouquinho. Rezão, valeu, Rei. É isso. Torcemos muito ali na salinha lá.
Oh, it didn't matter. Oh?
Gets the shot onto Dupree, and that will allow the entry, so they are at least going to get the bomb plant down on B, but the rotations coming in. It's Magisk and Zywoo. Both have a kit, both have 100 HP.
Yeah, of course, man. Everybody wanted to see Navi Dallas.
Crucially have M4s to go against Kerrigan.
And Heroic, like...
Has no helmets, and just that lovely Galil that started this round off. Flash avoided. They'll systematically clear out toward the toxic box as well as Decon Blue. Kerrigan. Oh, no, they lined it up. How did they possibly allow that to happen? A back turned on the peak? There's no way he got back to that side of the map.
I can't believe he did that.
I don't know what the deal is with Kerrigan, but he's had so many clutches recently where people just randomly line up for him, just randomly run into his crosshair, and that is one that is going to hurt for Vitality. That should have never been. This is a 1v3 from Kerrigan, starting with that duel against Dupree, and I believe it's Magisk who's just back turned as I was trying to wide
utility to clear out any of
Vertical second match, don't say that. If that's a lie, I will ban you.
And a couple of body shots brings down another one from Lige. 3 Ds already in this round, and finally put in the ground.
Come on, baby.
For this time into OC. What? Damage was done under Fallen.
We fast-fought the fuck out of them.
And now Furran has to clutch it out alone.
I'm kidding, I'm kidding.
His. Shocks on the flank around the other side. 13 seconds left, not a lot of time. Furran has to commit to the side. Finally turns around and spots out Shocks in the dying embers of the round. It is recovered for Furran. Imperial, as they'll take 2 in a row.
Oh, I don't think Shocks realized they had no clue where he was coming from, because he makes steps, he makes noise, and that's the only reason Imperial turn around and realize he's in that position.
By the way, can we hear their comms?
The safest rotation.
I swear they have a microphone on, by accident.
Down in towards
I watched Flom a little bit yesterday.
Ficável. Calma. Tem o safe, velho. Pra pegar 2 kills aí, pegar a vantagem de volta é rapidão, ó. Nossa, o Art chegou. Opa, olha aí, C4 é nossa. Ó, vantagem nossa. Tô falando, porra.
Beleza, Gal.
Tô falando, porra. Vamos. Quem tá botando emote do pano, enfia o pano no rabo. Enfia o pano no rabo quem tava botando esse emote aí, porra. É a full. Tô aprendendo aqui.
Vitality guys for how long now?
3 years, since 2018. Yeah.
19? What the... Olha aí, a presepada. You are teaching them this?
Oh, Apex. Oh, Apex. Cara...
So, what the thing the most you bring to them outside with your experience? What if you can tell one thing, what you bring to them? Do you think they help the most?
I brought them many things, but at the beginning it was like more the way of life. Need to bring how to.
Left mid.
He's off in mid.
smoke maybe. Last smoke away from
Oh my god! What's happened? What's happening?
I've never been tripled in my life.
Triple scouted?
I've
Not
never
even.
been
It's what
tripled.
After the bloodbath at the top of A ramp.
Junior's quite low, so if Plopsky manages to isolate him, that could be an issue, but Complexity are getting on with the deal, getting themselves into this A site. Bomb hasn't been planted thus far, but oh! He's done a lot of damage. Junior's there. He's still got time to play with Complexity. The onus is on them to collect that bomb and get into that site.
Plopsky going to be able to find the man with full HP. Floppy's fallen.
Oh,
Junior
no.
tagged down. The movement, the speed with the MP9. It's favouring Plopsky, and he needs just one more bullet to secure the round. 10 on the clock, and you'll find it. The 1-on-3 clutch for Plopsky. Ridiculous scenes and nip trade rounds again.
Oh, I don't know how on earth they got themselves out of that, but Plopsky makes a mockery of them with that MP9. And Complexity, how far away were they from one another? They really couldn't get themselves sorted. They were just so worried about that flank potential too. That really did split the trio. And that made things...
Position when you're getting some wild
That was the 1v1.
Puts it into a 1 versus 1. Nafany looking to secure the round for Cloud9.
And he has the bomb up in the apartments. That is not an easy position for Yuri to get back into.
Had a big ass 5. Bought a flopping car recently. It had a big ass 5 gifted bumper sticker on the back, and I can't get the smell. What the what? Dude,
into the apartments itself.
It's not even good, Devour.
Seconds though, so in theory, Yuri could be going elsewhere, and the longer he leaves it, the more chance that Nafany starts to consider other options.
Like having 2 cars before made sense, chat, when Nori was still being a pastry chef. And she was going to work every day, but now that she's back in school full time, makes literally 0 sense.
Now he's giving away his position, and he actually gets the bomb back.
Well, you know, he sees a smoke, takes one look at Art, and Art's just like, if you don't do that, you're not on my team. And so he's gone and picked up the bomb, smacked it down on the site. Now Nafany starts to think about, oh, he's shot.
Confused, thanks for the 21-month resub. Thank you, gorgeous.
I don't think they will actually.
Didn't end well the last time.
Maybe this time it will. Who knows?
Okay.
Doing so much work, absolutely shutting him down. I was not expecting that.
Yeah!
They want to get this over and done with.
Well, you sat and stewed for 2 minutes, getting hyped up perhaps for the second half. Guys, got the pistol.
That's soon enough. One another American hope is gone, so it's fine.
Okay, man, that's fucked up.
What? It was against the Swedes, man.
Last bullet, straight to the head.
Yeah, I think somebody said Cole was leading at half, but I don't know the map or what side they were leading.
8-7.
Look for the early fights if they come to you. Get into a good position, and now Elige is committed to ramp, but he's got no help. He needs a multi-kill here to give his team a chance.
Yep.
Well, Shox elsewhere.
They might not clear it.
Back in Elige looks like to be in a power position. They finally check
Elige!
Still while under
that was huge. That was so huge.
And puts Fallen into the clutch. Now alone.
Oh, that molly. Yeah, just barely.
The bomb down and reposition into the short side. Fixated upon the headshot boost. No one's come over the top just yet.
No kit for Liquid either, and they're taking some time here. That gives Fallen a good chance.
They have a smoke to play with. Nitro can deploy that.
Oh, fuck.
Nitro now down. It is Fallen into 1 versus 1. Shox taking damage, sticking the defuse.
No.
To close it out.
Fucking the professor's here, bro. The professor's here.
Sobe você, sobe você. Tá ali falando, não, sobe você, sobe eu, sobe você. Ó, ficou o drop, ficou o safe lá em cima. Tá tomando varada. Nossa, caiu a C4. Nossa, caiu agora o drop. Tem que resgatar a C4. Não sei se foi uma boa ideia. Bem, a C4 foi. Vai pegar e se jogar de volta?
Ixi, mano, a flash foi amiga ali, guys. A flash foi... Que?
Que o... As well. Oh. Looks like a pretty good shoulder for Dexter, but Zaiwu still picks him. Man's lightning fast.
I was going to say, I feel like Mousesports are going to start building up that confidence a little bit off the last few rounds. Gun rounds have been looking really good for them so far, but that sort of drops them back a peg a little bit, losing Dexter early on in the piece, now having to play out another 5-on-4.
BMAS again investing a bit of util in towards bracket, trying to keep those rotations on A honest. But look, Mao's going to go back to the tried and true. Go hit the small site with a numbers disadvantage and see if you can get something working for you.
Util once again going to be expended onto the B-bomb side for Mouse Sports, but these dry peaks into the AWPs are not really working out too well. ZywOo gets another, and he's making it look easy at the moment. Misuta just boosts it up on top of the flower pots, and yeah, I have to say, when Mouse Sports loses the opening frag in any given round, it really doesn't look good from there.
Vocês, viu? Vai lá, coloca as coisas, depois eu vou dar mais um abraço lá. Vou interromper vocês não. Vai lá, meu irmão. Um jogo. Vou te falar, viu, Michel? É ruim voo, às vezes não sei o quê.
And even enough firepower being showcased across the wall for them to turn around a couple of unlikely rounds. Nice little multi-frags in there. Where needed.
Here comes ZywOo. Running through Mouse Sports like a freight train on this map, and he is doing much the same through Banana at the moment. ZywOo steps up again, and he's putting on a show to end the map. Just keeps going, doesn't he? And Dexter eventually puts him down. Double
offer of rounds right from the get-go. Now using your map pick to keep it clean, get as many on the board as possible is the goal. Good start from Bolts.
Bro, what are these nades today?
Considering he's already got 2 on the round, should be able to get even more here. Pistols being lined up.
Nice and clean.
Haven't seen many aces so far.
There's one
on the board.
Start from Bolts, sweeping it up, making it quick as we get into the real rounds, the ones we love to see. Here comes the rifles out for Liquid. AK's utility going to be pulled out. We'll see what Liquid have up their sleeve.
Tem um pessoal do LoL aí, tem uma frase histórica, né? Acho que é do Tobuco, que é o meu... Como é que é? O meu... Caralho, o meu fundamental não é o seu fundamental. O meu óbvio não é o seu óbvio. Alguma coisa assim, velho. O óbvio pra mim não é o óbvio pra ele. Tá aí, é essa frase, velho. Olha, justo, né?
Inevitably, they want to find the frag. APOC up the stairs, and Encore are out of the gates fast and hard, and Astralis have no answer.
Yeah, it's going to be difficult for Astralis to get back in here on the retake, but that's a nice little entry back onto the site. Underarm smoke onto the bomb as well. This is getting a little bit difficult for Encore to manage, and all of the shots being connected by Astralis. Where did that come from? A 3v5 like nothing.
Yeah, it just looked like Encore was running away with that pistol, and then Farlig decided it's time to turn it on, picks up 4 kills. He said, there is an answer, and it's me.
Yeah,
I mean, it just fell apart for Encore from there.
Looking at this Astralis roster, like, I feel like throughout its various iterations and different AWPers, it's kind of felt like the firepower has rested a lot on Blame and Config having some big games for themselves. Obviously, they're riflers that bring a lot of firepower. The thing about the old Astralis rosters is I feel like they're reasonably well-rounded. You even have
Cloud9. It's Nafty going dry out into the fight. He's very lucky to be alive. Shiro also lucky to be
that was
standing
toxic.
HP, and they get the first
Kyle
kill.
slept in the same bed as me, it's fine.
Yuri domed out of the round. And
He could take it.
Swiftly there to patch up the hole at Connector.
Safe still in CT. There aren't that many
The
nades
beep,
left to deal
dude.
with him, but another kill comes in for Axar. Serato still holding the cross though.
Some of them are like longer beeps too. Oh, K Serato! K Serato!
There's just one player left. It's Axel, and he's too far away. 10 seconds left.
Closing
This
it
one's
out.
a done deal. Furia have taken it. A 2-0 victory. About to be locked in. Over
2-0, man.
There it is. Furia happy with its performance, I'm sure. Taking down Cloud9. Started on Vertigo, finished on Mirage. An impressive performance from the Panthers.
Came a little
All right, let's watch the Vitality Mouse here real quick, and I'll see if
They are one of the teams.
start to size up middle. It's a great read from Astralis here. Farleg's already posted on this stairs angle as Encore come up.
He might drop 30 in the first half.
Wow, he missed one.
He did.
Insane.
I don't know if he's going to miss 2, though.
Oh, hold on.
Caster Curse, he's missed 3, and Savage actually shuts him down, so we've found the strategy. You just have to wait for Farley to miss 3 AWP shots in a row, and then maybe you've got a chance of killing him. Now, though, they have to work their way through the 1-on-2. Dibex has just a smoke to work with, but he's full HP. Savage, dangerously low on 16, is just trying to shoulder peek this corner. Sterling is going to look for the trade. Won't be able to find it instantly, and so now it's down to the one-on-one, but time is going to be a factor. And a 10-second defuse, maybe still on the card. Sterling just not able to hold on long enough, and Astralis, it seems they can do no wrong, even when...
A fucking huge trade. Oh. Again.
From Shiro. Isn't going to be enough to keep him too competitive here.
Ooh, Yuri. Looking like a Flom cosplay right there.
Given his life back. And now he's trying to move forward. Denies the plan, but the trade is quick to drop. Does now drop up against Interus. Low HP on the young player for the Brazilian side. This is for the win. This is for map 1 and to steal away Cloud9's map pick. And Interus looks to try and keep them in it. Drop his move close towards the smoke behind the generator. Looking to play more advanced in this clutch. Interus starting to make his way through it. Drop sees the legs, perfect positioning.
And you know, he might only have 3 kills, but what a fucking way to close that game. And that was some
3v5 now.
Push up ramp. They're trying to get into this B site. Shane looking for Laneko. Fire on Next's feet. Comes through. Ton of damage onto MHL. A trade back and forth. It's Jimpat into the clutch. We've seen him do damage with 15 HP. And now he's got 69. Venom Zera, BRN, both straight ahead. Plenty of time to try and piece this together. No rush. Clears cave. Doesn't know about the numbers. Finds the first. And with Venom Zera down, it has to be BRN. Jimpat thinking maybe the flank is there, but the player's close left and getting closer! Jimpat! 3 in the 1v2 again!
He doesn't... Oh, he's above there. He's hit for 0.
He's hit for 0.
Yeah, it means it's like
I think that means you just didn't hit him.
No, you don't get it all. You don't get it all. So basically, in this game, everything matters, right? Even you surprising them, right, puts them like uneasy, and then it matters. So him being startled by me dying, it's kind of like he's stunned.
Are you on the spectrum?
Are you stupid as shit or what?
So his teammate doesn't have to get into a brawl. The flashbang just off the wall as well to bounce close enough to block.
B-side rounds on Nuke where they looked a little bit lost once they got into an unfamiliar position. Maybe their default didn't go as planned, or they invest a whole lot of util. And then don't really know what to do in the late round and kind of get shut down. You saw that a couple of times again.
Schnelles Tutorial, Energie schnell bei Stream Heroes loswerden. Ihr geht in eure Einstellung unten links, macht den Haken rein bei Disable Booster Animation, drückt auf Speichern, ganz wichtig, saven. Geht in eure Booster, wenn ihr hier welche habt. Ich mache einfach mal das hier. Geht ihr hier drauf.
Ja.
Pack geht auf ohne Animation und dann einfach nur noch Leertaste drücken. Und dann geht direkt das nächste Pack auf. Mit einem Klick auf die Leertaste. Bediene, drücke Leertaste und dann kommt die nächste Karte. Leertaste, nächste Karte. Dann kann man das richtig schnell durchdrücken.